أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم واتل ما أوحي إليك من كتاب ربك لا مبدل لكلماته ولن تجد من دونه ملتحدا واصبر نفسك مع الذين يدعون ربهم بالغداة والعشي يريدون وجهه ولا تعد عيناك عنهم تريد زينة الحياة الدنيا ولا تطع من أغفلنا قلبه عن ذكرنا واتبع هواه وكان أمره فرطا. Now we are reading now ayat verse number 27 and 28. Alhamdulillah, this is after the story of Ashab al-Kahf is finished, completed. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَأَتْلُ مَا أُوحِيَ إِلَيْكَ مِنْ كِتَابِ رَبِّكَ. O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, read to them this wahi that I have sent down to you in this book, Kitab Rabbik, from your Lord, which has been sent down from your Lord. La mubaddil li kalmati. It's kalmat, it's words, it's imperatives, it's ordinances, its commandments of halal, haram will not be changed. Its commands will not be changed. La mubaddil li kalmati. Walan tajda min dunihi multahada. And then you will not find any change, can change his words, and thou will not find no refuge beside him. وَلَن تَجِدَ مِن دُونِهِ مُلْتَحَدًا. You will not find a multahad, somewhere where you will find refuge. This is from your Lord. Read to them this your Quran, your wahi, your utul ma uhiya ilayka min kitab rabbika la mubaddil li kalimatihi walan tajda min dunihi multahada. And then he says, وَاصْبِرْ نَفْسَكَ مَعَ الَّذِينَ يَدْعُونَ رَبَّهُمْ بِالْغَدَاةِ وَالْعَشِيِّ يُرِيدُونَ وَجْهَهُ وَلَا تَعْدُ عَيْنَاكَ عَنْهُمْ تُرِيدُ زِينَةَ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَلَا تُطِعْ مَنْ أَغْفَلْنَا قَلْبَهُ عَنْ ذِكْرِنَا وَاتَّبَعَ هَوَاهُ وَكَانَ أَمْرُهُ فُرْطًا. Now here he advises the Prophet ﷺ and the Ummah of Muhammad ﷺ. He says, observe patience, wasbir, be patient. Observe your soul, your heart, your qalb, your nafs, with patience. Wasbir nafsaka, your nafs. Your nafs means yourself, or your soul, or your heart, or make it learn sabr, be patient, let it be patient. With patient according to what? مع الذين يدعون ربهم بالغداة والعشي. With those who call their Lord day and night, morning and evening, every time. Which means those people who are doing the zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, praying, calling Him, doing istighfar, doing all this zikr, who are remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, be patient with them, which means make akhtiyar, choose the companionship of these people who are with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who are doing zikr. It's very important for us to have good companionship. If we have companions who are, away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who are away from Islam, who are non-believers, who are atheists, who are this or who are that, they will lead you astray. They will take you away in their company. You will learn everything that they want to do, and you will learn to do what they are doing. It's not acceptable. You, as Muslim woman, believer, you should have companionship with those who are doing the call of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala day and night. But you have to be patient with them, which means maybe you, at beginning, you find, these people are doing something very boring, I am not interested in it. But of course you will have to oblige your heart, your maintain your discipline, your heart to be patient with these people, because they are giving you Islam, they are teaching you Islam, they are doing you zikr, they are teaching you zikr, they are teaching you namaz, salat, and all these good things. So for heart which is always, rebelling, which is always wanting to run away from Islam, it has to maintain patience. Patience is very important. Father, وَاصْبِرْ نَفْسَكَ مَا الَّذِينَ يَدْعُونَ رَبَّهُمْ بِالْغَدَاةِ وَالْعَشِيِّ. In the morning and in the evening, they are remembering. يُرِيدُونَ وَجْهَهُ. Those people who are doing this zikr, who are remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they are seeking His wajh, His countenance, His face, His chahra. This, chahra, rubaru. This Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you want to see Him on the Day of Judgment. Now this is very important. Mulaqat, miqat, yuridun wajhahu, yuridun to see Him on the Day of Judgment. Of course, you will see Him there. And our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he was sent up to go to Mi'raj, and maybe he saw Him, maybe, whatever way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted to show Him, He did it, whatever way He wanted to show. So on the Day of Judgment, when we are in Jannah, inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will show Himself to us in whatever way. If we are in the Jannah, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saw, we hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will. Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam said, Atma'u an yaghfir li khatiyati yawm ad-din. He will, I have hope, I have desire that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive my sins and He will accept me and He will show Himself to us. So these people who are loving, who love awliya Allah, they are good people, pious people, doing, remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala day and night. They are seeking the face of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, countenance, sincerely for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not for the worldly things. وَلَا تَعْدُ عَيْنَاكَ عَنْهُمْ. And do not turn away your eyes from such people who are doing the zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who remembering zikr. So this is very strong urge for you to say, the companionship of good people will make you good, and the companionship of bad people will make you bad people. So now, sohbat-e-saleh, Torah saleh kunad in Farsi, sohbat-e-saleh, saleh people's sohbat will make you saleh. Sohbat-e-taleh, badbakht, will make you badbakht, will make you taleh. Sohbat-e-taleh, Torah taleh kunad. Badbakht, the companionship of badbakht, taleh, who are astray, who are shaqiq, who are shaqil qalb, they run away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you seek their companionship, of course, you'll be one of them. The birds of same feather fly together. So what kind of bird do you want to be? You want to be bird of Jannat, or you want to be bird of Jahannam? So, you have to decide there. وَلَا تَعْدْ عَيْنَاكَ عَنْهُمْ تُرِيدُ زِينَةَ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا. Seeking the zina, decoration, the beauty of this world. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says already in a previous passage that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made this world decorative, ornamental, beautiful to look at. لَنَبْلُوَكُمْ أَيُّكُمْ أَحْسَنُ عَمَلًا, so that He will examine you, He will test you, which one of you is doing good deeds. Here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, you have patience with those people who are calling Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala day and night, and don't turn away your eyes from them, seeking the beauty of this world. I want more clothes for my, I want more food, and I want, food, clothes. All the time you're going for food. Marketplace is your best place to go to. You don't want to go to masjid, but you want to go to marketplace, Sylvia Park, and this shopping center, all the shopping centers you must visit every day, every week, otherwise your khana will not be hazam, you will not be able to digest your food, and your clothes will go dirty if you don't go and shop around, in all these shopping centers. All the shopping centers are your best place. You don't go to any masjid. So this is وَلَا تُطِعْ مَنْ أَغْفَلْنَا قَلْبَهُ عَنْ ذِكْرِنَا. And do not follow those people whose qalb we have made ghafil. We have, restrained their qulub from our zikr. which means they don't do zikr, they don't pray, they don't go to masjid, they don't say Allah, la ilaha illallah, they don't say astaghfirullah, they don't say inshallah, they don't say mashallah, they don't say anything. They say subhanallah, alhamdulillah, la ilaha illallah, Allah akbar, they don't do the zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Their qulub are ghafil here. Here it says, aghfalna, we have made their qulub ghafil. Of course, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is taking the responsibility on himself. So you can always say, oh, it's because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made me like this. So it's not none of my responsibilities. Why should he send me to Jannat? Now this is the argument, people have been arguing for all these centuries, for all these thousands of years, because he has given you choice. He has given you choice. Now you choose something good, they'll be good for you, and you choose for yourself something evil, there'll be evil for you. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says He will make it easy for you, the way of easiness, which means the way of Jannat, if you follow. And if you are on the other side, then He will make it easy for you to go to Jahannam. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Lail. So this is the message. وَلَا تُطِعْ مَنْ أَغْفَلْنَا قَلْبَهُ عَنْ ذِكْرِنَا. Don't follow those people whose qulub have been made ghafil from our zikr, and zikrina, وَاتَّبَعْ هَوَاهُ, and they follow their own whims, their own lusts, their own desires, their own hawa of nafs. They say, I want to do this. This will, I don't want to do what Jesus told me. I don't want to what Moses told me. I don't know. Jesus will be happy with me if I do this or that stupidity and perversion of all these things. Jesus will be happy. Why will Jesus be happy? Why will Musa alayhi salam be happy? Why will Ibrahim alayhi salam be happy? Why will Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam be happy if you go to the ways, if you seek the way, if you take the way, the path that has been forbidden in Torah and in Injil and Zabur and in Quran and in Veda and in all the books of ancient religions, and some things have been forbidden, and you don't want to seek those strange ways, pervert ways of sexuality and all these things. You have to stay firm on the path which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has ordained for you. Why should you go astray? وَلَا تُطِعْ مَنْ أَغْفَلْنَا قَلْبَهُ عَنْ ذِكْرِنَا وَاتَّبَعَ هَوَاهُ وَكَانَ أَمْرُهُ فُرْطًا. And their affairs are furt, afrat, tafreed, they go beyond their limitations, trespass, and they do either too much or too bad, too little, and their affairs are not balanced, they are not good enough and not acceptable to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because they are furt, they are afrat, their sickness of going beyond your limitations. This is what afrat, tafrit, and furt means. So don't be mufrat, don't be one who goes beyond limitations. And then he says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, قُلِ الْحَقُّ مِنْ رَبِّكُمْ. Say, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to these people that this revelation, this Quran, this surah, this ayah is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is haqq. It's haqq. It's not doubtful, it's not coming from falsehood. The maker of this, he's not fabricating, the Prophet is not fabricating, he's not making it from himself. And this has come from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَقُلِ الْحَقُّ مِنْ رَبِّكُمْ, from your Lord. This has come from your Lord. Your Lord. Rabbuka. Rabbukum. In this surah, Rabbukum and Rabbuka will come again and again. This expression to your Lord. Your of all of you. And you are only one single person, your. My Lord, of course. But when I say He is your Lord, then they say, because these people say, oh, Muslims don't worship the same God we worship. Of course you worship 3 gods, 4 gods, 5 gods, 1 billion gods. We worship only one God. So in a way, there is one God. He is different from all those other gods. But in that sense, He is different. But we worship the same God who created you, who created the heavens and the earth, who created the sun and the moon, who is the creator of all things, who is the sustainer of all things, who is the Rabb of all things, sustainer, nourisher, preserver, creator of all things. He is the Rabb. He is not Ab, he is not father, he is not son, he's not daughter, he's not sahiba, he's not wife, or he's not husband. No, he's Rabb. فَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيُؤْمِنْ. So this message has come to you now. It's up to you. Those of you who want to believe, let them believe. فَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيُؤْمِنْ. Those who want to believe, let them believe. وَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيَكْفُرْ. And those who want to disbelieve, let them disbelieve. This is your choice. What choice do you have? You have this Jannat here, you have Dozakh here, you have Jahannam here, you have Jannat here. You have belief here, you have disbelief here. Which one do you want? You want to take this? Okay, it's for you. You want to take this on the left hand side? Okay, take it. It's for you. فَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيُؤْمِنْ وَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيَكْفُرْ. Now it's a very beautiful way of putting fasahat, balaghat here, which is, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions two things, Iman and Kufr. Those people who do Iman, who are Mu'min and who are Kafir. Now he first describes the way Kafir will be treated, and then he will describe the way Mu'min will be treated. He mentioned first Mu'min, then Kafir. But then description of his place in Jahannam will be described first, and then the description of Jannat will be described. So this is a very beautiful way, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uses this expression, in this way of balaghat in many places. So here he says, فَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيُؤْمِنْ وَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيَكْفُرْ إِنَّا أَعْتَدْنَا لِلظَّالِمِينَ. If you have chosen the way of Zalimin, إِنَّا أَعْتَدْنَا لِلظَّالِمِينَ نَارًا. We have prepared nar, Jahannam, for those people who are zalim, who are kafir. أَحَاطَ بِهِمْ سُرَادِقُهَا. Their ceiling, their tent, their envelope, they were enveloped, they were encompassed, them, all of them. They will be encompassed, they will be encircled by this fire. وَإِن يَسْتَغِيثُوا. And if they want to, say, oh, please give me some drink to quench my thirst, my this fire inside me, give me some water to drink, so send some showers. Istighas is the rain. So rain, which means send some water. Give me some water so that my thirst will be quenched. They will be given water which will burn their faces like the molten lead burns. How about molten lead? Yashfil wuju. How it will burn the faces if you want to drink. Who can drink molten lead? No, this is the way Jahannam's water will be given to those people who are kuffar. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, we have prepared, we have made ready for such people, kuffar. Besal sharab. This will be very bad sharab, very drinking thing for them. Some very, very bad thing to drink. Now, wasa'at murtafaqa. And how evil, how bad will be the place of living. Murtafaq is a place where you people live, you will reside. So they will be residing in this Jahannam, which is a very bad place to reside in. And they will be quenching their thirst with this molten lead, like water, which will be very bad, very evil kind of a drink to get. Bes sharab, bes, very bad, very evil. Bad sharab and bad murtafaq, bad place to live in. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala goes on to describe the mu'minin. Inna ladhina amanu. Now two ayat, alhamdulillah, very beautiful ayat. And at the end of this surah also similar ayat, Inna ladhina amanu wa amilu saliyat. Inna ladhina amanu wa amilu saliyat, both places. And in other places also, Inna ladhina amanu wa amilu saliyat, many ayat in Quran. But in this surah, twice. In this place, ayat number 30, and then the last ayat number 108 or something, 8 or 9. Inna ladhina amanu, those who have iman, who have faith, wa amil saliyat. Now iman and faith go together. You cannot say I have iman but I don't want to do any amal. If you don't do amal, which means you have no iman. Because if you had iman, you would be doing amal. So amal and iman go together. But of course, the third thing is raza of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, tawfiq Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you iman and He allows you, gives you tawfiq to do amal salih. So the fazl of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is very important. It's not, without fazl of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, grace. The Christians call it grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Grace. Grace means His fazl, His tawfiq that He gives you to have iman. Tawfiq He gives you to do amal. If He does not give you tawfiq, you will have no iman. If He does not give you tawfiq, fazl, He has no fazl for you, then you don't do amal. So this third thing, which is not mentioned, but it's compulsory. It's to be remembered that without fazl, they will not want to do things, to be mu'minin, believers, except when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants them to believe. So the desire of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is there, and His karamat, His fazl, His inna lazina amanu wa amilu salihat inna la nudiyu ajra man ahsana amala. We do not make zaya, we do not waste, throw away the amal of those people who do good things. We do not suffer. You can translate. We do not suffer. Suffer. The word of suffering is not there. Nudi is passive of making zaya. Zaya means wasting. We do not waste. We do not make them waste. Which means whatever person does. In Surah Zilzal, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, if you do any little thing of good, you will see it, and if you do any evil, bad thing, you will see it. So the atom, zarra. This here also say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not make zaya any of your ahsan amala, good deeds. And then He goes on to say what will He do for those mu'mineen. It's a very, very beautiful passage. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, أُولَٰئِكَ لَهُمْ جَنَّاتٌ عَدْنٍ. Now there are Jannat Adn, there's Jannat Firdaus, there's Jannat Jannat Naim, there's many Jannat. Many kinds of Jannat. Of course, Mu'mineen will be put in different kinds of Jannat according to their deeds. Of course, in Surah Ar-Rahman, there are two Jannat, وَلِمَنْ خَافَ مَقَامَ رَبِّهُ جَنَّتَانِ, and one said, مِنْ دُونِهِمَا جَنَّتَانِ. So there are 4 Jannat mentioned in Surah Ar-Rahman. But in other places, there are many other Jannat. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has many Jannat, of course, according to your situation, according to your maqam. And so where you will be sent, inshallah, you will be sent to the best Jannat. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, when you ask for Jannat, ask for Jannatul Firdaus, ask for Jannatul Naim, ask for Jannatul Adna. So this is Jannat Adna. What will happen in Jannat Nadam? What will be there? Tajri min tahatimul anhar. Nahar, canals of water will be flowing under them. So there'll be this beautiful garden, just like you have a beautiful garden, and there'll be water sources to water them. Yuhallawna fiha min asavira min sabim. Now these people, they will be wearing the bracelets of gold. Asavir min sabir. Asavir is these bracelets that ladies wear here. Of course, the kings used to wear bracelets. So you say, okay, men can also wear. We wear watches. Men also wear watches. And some Sikh and some other people, they wear some bracelet, on their. But we Mu'mineen, we don't want to wear anything except we wear watches now on our wrists because we want to see time. But now we have our mobiles to look for time. Anyway, so this is يُحَلَّوْنَ فِيهَا مِنْ أَصَابِرَ مِنْ ذَهَبٍ وَيَلْبَسُونَ, and what will be their libas? And there will be libas min zahabin. يَلْبَسُونَ ثِيَابًا. They will have garments of khudr. They will green garments. Green or white is next beautiful. And it will not be a black color in Jannat. Black color will be in Jannah. It will not be red color in Jannah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Rasulullah said, don't wear red clothes for men. يلبسون ثيابا خضرا من سندس. It will be made of sundus. Sundus is some silken cloths, some very beautiful sundus. Some said this was the cotton that was, a product of Sind, Sindus in Sind, in ancient times. But it's some sort of silk or linen or whatever, the cloth. Sundus was tabrak. Istabrak is another kind of cloth, silken or whatever. Fiha alal araik, and they will be fiha alal araik, muttakeina fiha alal araik. They will be leaning, muttakein, like takiya. You have takiya, you have something to lean on. Alal araik, thrones. You'll be leaning on thrones. Alal araik. And ni'mat thawab. How good, beautiful, wonderful will be the thawab, will be the reward of this situation. This is again best sharab, opposite of best sharab in the previous ayah, and hasanat murtafaqa, and best murtafaqa. Here you have hasanat murtafaqa. So this is one opposite the other. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says about people of Jahannam, He says best sharab, or best murtafaq, and here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says ni'mat sawab. How beautiful will be sawab, reward for them, and hasanat murtafaqa, and how beautiful will be their murtafaq, will be their place of living. So this is these 5 ayat. Alhamdulillah, very beautiful ayat. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati wa yasifun, wa salamun alal mursaleen, alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم.